Oh my gosh, guys. This is our biggest travel fail ever. We're going on a trip!
We are going on a trip for the weekend.
For the weekend. So it's just like a local staycation type little thing.
Like we don't have to fly, we can drive, which is very nice.
I don't know, like near Peggy's Cove-ish area, you said?
It's somewhere.
Yeah, so we're going on a road trip. We're gonna meet up with friends. So we're all gonna stay together. It's gonna be really fun. So here we go.
Here we go.
Packing lots of food and snacks. That's the nice thing about driving is we can bring all of our stuff and things like their toys and stuff without being like, oh, we have to pack it all up. Just throw it in the car. Ooh, treat for mom.
I was just thinking, you know, when you get somewhere, you get a sparkling wine. We don't have any. You know, when you arrive, you have a sparkling wine. That's maybe not a common thing.
Allie just showed how fancy we are before having kids. Yes, I know. Or sometimes they just be like a glass of white. It doesn't have to be sparkling. You know when you check into a hotel and you're like, can I get you a glass of wine?
I know.
This might be too niche. But we could bring some white wine and have a glass of wine when we check in. We are driving for this weekend away with the twins, which means we can pack as much stuff as we want, which is good because twins come with a lot of necessities. 2 playpens, toys. We're bringing a set of blocks, a doctor's kit, this toy, I don't know what it's called, and a few books. We're going with friends, so the twins will be pretty entertained just by the people, I think. Water cups, wipes, diapers, sparkling water for the mamas, and games for the mamas. Grocery things for us because we're taking turns cooking dinner each night with our friends. Snacks, our double stroller and gear, like this double stroller blanket to keep them warm for adventures. Our baby Brezza and formula because the transition to milk is not going well for the twins. Yes, they're 15 months old, don't ask. So that also means we're bringing a bunch of baby bottles, obviously. My personal water cup because I only like drinking out of this. All of our camera gear. Lots more food and snack bits for us and them. My e-reader, my Nintendo Switch, Allie's books, lots of chargers. The twins' sleep time travel things. I will explain what's in this. We have garbage bags so we can tape these to the windows to make the room blackout if it's too bright so they can sleep better. Super cheap baby monitors that we got so much use out of, one for each twin. But it only has one monitor, which I like, so we can just switch between them. It's great. And I like that it doesn't have to connect to Wi-Fi. Sleep sacks, playpen sheets, a white noise machine, clothes for us and clothes for them, a ball. And I'm sure we're forgetting something still.
Thanks to Aura for sponsoring today's video.
Allie is currently cleaning out her voicemail. There are a million voicemails from spammers and robocallers, and we get so many calls. I have social anxiety and I hate answering the phone, especially when it's a number that I don't know. And the amount of spam callers that we get is ridiculous. I just had a bunch of anxiety because Allie and I both had missed calls from when we were just upstairs, and one of them had left a message for her. So I said, can you see who called? And
but the thing is,
it was a scam.
It was a scam. And also, I had to go through all of my voicemails because I only do that like once a month. And there was so friggin' many.
I know.
What the heck? I hate doing that. It's like one adult task that is not for me.
So this is where Aura comes in.
Yes, so we have actually talked about Aura before because it's amazing.
I don't know if you knew this, but data brokers make a fortune selling your personal information to people like robocallers and spammers, but also just people that want to know your information, like where you live, which is kind of creepy.
It's very creepy, and hence why we get all of these spam calls. So Aura can identify these data brokers and send opt-out requests on your behalf.
Because brokers are legally required to remove your information if you ask them to.
I actually didn't know that part. That is interesting.
I know. But because they want to be selling your information, they make it really hard to opt out.
Very hard. So you could just let Aura do it for you.
Aura also does so much more to protect you and your family and your information from threats that you don't see.
Yep, like VPNs, parental control, which is now very important to us, identity theft insurance, and password management.
We all know though, right, that we shouldn't just use the same password for everything.
You shouldn't, no.
But
it
yet
took me so
everyone
long
does.
to learn that. Like, It took me really long, like 1 year. Okay, maybe less.
And you get everything at one affordable price. So let Aura do all of the hard work of keeping you safe online.
And stop the data brokers from stealing your information.
Then you have all the peace of mind that your info is safe and you can focus on the things that matter.
So you can either let people exploit and profit off your private information,
or you can go to www.aura.com/Allie and Sam to start your 2-week free trial. Or the link is also down in the description.
And thank you again to Aura for sponsoring today's video.
Hello.
Hello.
We're waiting in the car.
We are waiting to check in.
Because we're early.
Finishing mopping, and then it'll be ready.
I got a little dog on my belly. On your what?
My button, but I said belly.
Probably because Cheese found his belly button, so we're saying belly button all the time.
Maybe. No, I need a coffee. Got a little time.
And what is it?
So it's Bailey's coffee, and it tastes like Bailey's and coffee, but it's obviously non-alcoholic because it's a to-go coffee. I like it.
Very cool.
I don't get Tim Hortons very often, ever, but it was like easy to get, so I got that. We just arrived at our weekend getaway. We are staying at Wilson's Coastal Club, and I thought before we get the place all messy, we do a little tour. The place is huge and is gorgeous, so I'm really excited to show you.
Yeah, this is the bedroom. Is this your bedroom? Is this your bedroom? No, this is Auntie's.
So I'm currently out in the wood-fired hot tub waiting for everyone else to come out here. It is amazingly cozy out here. It's so peaceful. I can hear the waves. Oh, it is just beautiful.
Look at that nice view. Oh my gosh, guys. This is our biggest travel fail ever. So we arrived yesterday around 3 p.m., checked in. Everything was great. Everything was fine and dandy until bedtime. And then Moose wouldn't sleep. And it took me 2 hours to get him to go to sleep, which is the longest it has ever taken in my entire life. And then, unfortunately, he wouldn't sleep through the night because he was scared. That was the whole thing. He was scared. So he woke up and needed to be brought into our bed and sleep with us. And that never happened. I don't remember the last time he slept with us. It was, I think, when he was sick like a while ago. The kids never sleep with us. And oh my God, he tossed and he turned all night and like threw himself all over the bed. He laid like this is a huge bed. He took up most of it laying like directly across it. He was just up constantly and it was not good. Pray for us. Also for our friends that are staying with us that have to listen to that. Can you tell that it's snowing? Also, we went in the wood-fired hot tub last night and it was very cozy. Tiny little flakes. We're filming a time lapse of the sunrise, but I don't know if the sun's gonna rise. I know. Do you want to show your nice PJs that your grandma got you for Christmas? They look good. I'm so diverse. Look, you match. Oh, it's hot.
Wow. Oh, it looks nice.
It's hot. It's nice. Oh, yay. This is everything I've ever wanted.
Yay.
Look at this view. It's crisp. It's cool. You have a book.
You want a wine? She's in the hot tub while the baby's nap.
I'm gonna read my book.
How cozy.
This is
Also,
my
what a
dream.
nice
I have a
view.
coffee
Can you read your book?
and I'm gonna read my book. I'm so excited.
Yay.
With you. Also, it's freezing cold. The twins are napping. Allie and our friends are inside and they're just hanging out. They're gonna have some breakfast, I think. And I got in the hot tub. It is a wood-fired hot tub, which are like my favorite kind. I really want to get one. And you can see the beautiful ocean right there. And it is cold outside, as you can tell from the steam on the water. But the hot tub is still warm from last night. And I actually can't handle things super hot, so this is a really good temperature for me. Let's look at what it is. So it's still about 100 degrees, which feels really warm when it's so cold. And then I have my iced coffee and my e-reader. Quality change. Allie brought me the vlogging camera. Where's the seat? Oh my gosh, this is so cozy. She also just brought me a little wine, which is very nice, especially after the night we had. There's ice along the edge of the hot tub. We were thinking that I would leave today or tonight at least, and head back to our house for bedtime with the twins because we want to be spending time with our friends. That's the goal, and that didn't really get to happen much last night because of Moose being up so much. Whose team we need to convince Allie to get one of these? I don't even have a fire going right now. It's just like, it's perfect. Wow. This is just like peak coziness. I got an e-reader that said it was waterproof, so I can read in situations like this because I'm such a huge... So basically this is just a giant outdoor bath for me and I'm loving it. I'm still working on my The Game of Gods Hades book and I'm up to 18% done, so I've made a lot of progress. I'm gonna try to make a fire. The babies really missed their dogs.
Yeah.
It's very cute. And did you miss your dogs?
I did. I have to give her a snuggle finally.
Big snuggies. He's playing with a pretend dog. Yeah, you spilt applesauce on the couch.
That's okay, because there's a sheet.
Yeah. That's why Mommy keeps sheets on the couch. So we got home in a bit of a hectic rush because the twins got tired at the cottage and we needed to leave ASAP. I also wasn't in a vlogging mood this morning. It's Sunday. I wasn't in a vlogging mood this morning because there was no coffee for me. Because I'm particular. You had a coffee.
I did. I had 2 coffees.
You used the end of the creamer.
Oh, there's only a little bit. You were sleeping in, so I deserved the coffee.
That's true. The only downside of this cottage, it was lovely. We had a great time. The only downside was they didn't have sugar for the coffee. So they said that they had a coffee pot. They did. It was a Keurig. They had lots of coffee pods. It was great, but they didn't have any cream or sugar. So we had brought some coffee creamer, but not enough to last the whole weekend, apparently, with 4 adults. And I was the last person to make coffee this morning, and we were out of creamer, had no kind of sweetener at all, and I cannot drink black coffee. I'm not that kind of girl, so I'm having my first coffee now at noon. So we didn't really pick up the camera much when we were on our staycation. We didn't.
What? Why else you crying? Because I have enchiladas out.
Elsie has a one-track mind when it comes to food, and she will sit there all day if there's food on the counter. Like, it sucks when something's cooling and needs to be out, because she will cry like that all day long.
Also, she is a well-fed dog.
She has food right there. You can see her food. So, we didn't bring the dogs.
No,
it was dog friendly, but we said that's a little too stressful.
It would have been too much work because there's no fence and they would have wanted in and out. And also, Lily is ocean obsessed.
She's a water dog.
So she would have ran off to the ocean and been like, peace out.
Yeah, she would have been gone.
Would have been too much.
I mean, we was friends, which was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. It was tiring though because the boys, it's like our house is toddler proofed sort of. Or like they know where they can't go because we've said no enough times. Yeah. But this was a new spot, so they were very excited. and into
And obviously
a lot of
it wasn't
things.
toddler proof.
Right.
Because it's just a cottage.
Yeah.
I will say the number one thing we did that was amazing, it was your idea.
Yeah.
We didn't own one of these. We went and bought one, a really cheap one from Walmart, a pressure mounted gate.
Yeah, baby
They look
gate.
like this. And we did it at the bottom of the stairs so the twins couldn't go up the stairs.
Yeah.
And it was a life changer.
When that wasn't up, they just wanted to go up the stairs,
yeah.
up the stairs.
They
We
just
would
love
have spent our whole
climbing.
time saying no, and then they'd be mad, and yeah.
Yeah, I know their aunties were like, oh my gosh, because one of them was trying to chase both twins around, and she was like, one's going up the stairs, one's trying to go to an outlet. Like, she was running all over after them.
Probably like, oh my gosh.
I know.
But it was a good trip. It was, yeah. I'm glad we went. It was really nice.
So, why didn't we really vlog? We have a lot of boundaries about what we share online and with everyone.
Yeah,
and
we do.
So do our friends and family.
Yeah.
So some people don't want to be on the internet.
It's not like I feel awkward vlogging or like sharing our friends, but I feel like sometimes the reach, like we consent to that, and like we have obviously chosen to do that for our career.
Yeah.
But other people haven't, and like
Exactly.
so we don't often show our friends. People probably think we have no friends.
We do have friends, we promise.
We do,
Well, you have
and
more
we
friends
love
than
our
me.
friends, but I don't really ever share our friends
Yeah.
online. You don't either. And we share our family sometimes, but they don't mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, our friends, I just feel weird sharing because like they haven't consented to being visible in the public eye, you know?
So this is a good segue into a comment that I've been seeing a lot, specifically over on TikTok. And it is, why would you share your kids at all if you're not going to share their face? Like,
Yeah.
the twins can't consent. Like we just said, our friends are adults, and like some of them choose not to be on our content, and like we feel weird requesting that consent from them. So why would we expect that of our children who like can't consent to this internet footprint?
Yeah, and they don't understand, obviously. They're just little.
So why share them at all?
Yeah, why?
For me personally, when I was coming out, I'm from PEI. It's a really small island off the east coast of Canada. It has like a population of like 150,000 people total. Where I lived was pretty small, and there was like no gay people. I didn't come out until I was in university, which I mean, I did still come out young comparatively to other people. I was 20 when I came out. The camera died.
Camera died.
We're
so
trying this again.
We are back. Opposite spots.
Opposite spots. So I wish that I had more lesbian representation when I was growing up. We've said before, that's like one of the main reasons that we started sharing our life online was for representation. We've been doing it a long time. One big reason that I want to share our life with kids online is because I wish that I saw more of that when I was growing up, and saw that like you can be gay and have kids, because
you can have like the life that you imagined.
Yeah.
Despite your partner maybe not being a man.
Maybe not being a man. I can confirm I am not a man.
Yeah, and I think we don't necessarily share like details about the kids. Like we share our experience having kids. It's still our experience, or what it's like to be parents now. But like we don't really share details about our kids. I don't know if you've noticed, but the odd time we'll share like, oh, they're walking, or like big milestones, but we don't really go into detail on the kids.
We try to like
Give
give them some privacy.
Yeah, we keep it like parent perspective, like what it's like to now be parents.
Yeah.
And
I've heard another influencer who doesn't share her kids describe it as it's private, not secret. Like, because sometimes people are like, well, why share them at all? It's because Rosie's driving me absolutely bonkers today, guys.
Rosie's good girl. She's just so needy.
I don't know what is going on with her. Hi, Rosie.
We still want to share like our life, so that's why we share them. But we just have boundaries about what we share and what we don't, and
Exactly.
like that's our choice. Some people might choose to just not share their kids at all, which I also respect, and they do. Some people choose to share their kids, which I also respect. It's like whatever works for you, whatever makes you feel like it's the right choice for your family. It's great.
Yeah. We definitely don't judge people that do things differently than us.
No, oh my gosh, no. Everyone's so different, and like, yeah, to each their own.
To each their own.
To each their own.
But I do find it harder to vlog when they're around, because the twins want to be all up in the camera's face at all
They're
times.
obsessed. Oh my gosh, yesterday Lucy We should try to put a video of it. More. They're obsessed with like seeing themselves. Well, one of our boys, he's quite the
He's
boy.
basically me. I basically copied and pasted myself and made him.
So you took a video, like just a little clip of him, and he wanted to watch it for like 5 hours and kept going.
And it's so sweet because he asks so nicely.
And then as soon as he hears himself laugh, it's only like a 5-second clip. As soon as he
It's
laughs, he goes, and he was like falling backwards, laughing. And then he
I'll see if I can get a clip.
it's so funny.
He
It's
thinks
so funny.
he is the funniest person he's ever seen. And I love it. I wish everyone had the confidence of a moose. He also goes to the mirror all the time and gives himself kisses. Like he looks at himself and laughs and then he kisses himself.
Yeah, I hope he holds on to that forever.
I know. He has a massive amount of confidence and I love that for him.
But it is harder to vlog when they're around because they just want the camera, they want to see themselves, which like obviously it's an exciting device. They want to see it. So
but it definitely makes it a struggle.
Yeah, so it's harder when they're around. We don't really vlog with friends around.
Yeah.
Is the moral of the stories, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
And that's why we didn't really vlog on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was a little bit interesting though. Hopefully you liked it a little bit.
Did we share a little bit?
Yes, we did share a little bit.
We have a couple of vertical clips. You could show them the tour.
I know.
Yeah.
I will say, someone else also needs to get better at picking up the camera.
I know. I always tell you. I say, if it is charged and there's a memory card in it, and if it's visible, I will pick it up 100%. But my iron pills.
Yes. Oh my God, Allie and her iron.
Oh, I'm full of bruises right now. But my iron.
We were looking. Okay, this is iron chats now. We were looking because I donated blood recently. Genie. I was looking in the app because they updated it. They kind of like linked. Basically, I've been donating blood for so long that my card wouldn't work to sign into the app. When I went in and gave them my donor number, they were like, you must have been donating for so long because this number is ancient. So I haven't been able to access anything like that on the app, but now I can. And I was looking at my hemoglobin levels, which are an indicator of your iron, and Allie was shocked.
Yeah, it was 141 once.
146 was
146.
It was 140 when I went the other day.
Had a good day, it's 106.
Wow. That's way too low to donate blood. It has to be more than 120.
Yeah, but it's not like low enough to get an iron transfusion. Yeah. It was 100, I think, and they said it has to be 99.
I don't even do anything to have good iron. I don't eat
You're
well.
Just blessed.
I
you need to give me.
I know. We have the same blood type, so Allie's like, could we do a transfusion direct?
Could we just
direct transfusion?
It's so weird.
I don't know if
I
could
could
go
go in and be like, hey, can we just swap some blood?
Can I have actually
need to ask our
a
doctor
liter of her
friends.
blood?
They could do
A
it.
liter seems too much.
I
don't know
they
if
wouldn't
they
do
would,
it
though.
They would not do it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll leave it here
Okay.
with the blood chat.
All right. We'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.